title. It's time for a real, true prediction. See, let me tell you something like this, man. A lot of these dudes that's doing the predictions, they ain't never played football in their life, man. They ain't never played in their life. I hope the view is alright for y'all, man. I hope the view is okay. It's a little shaky or whatever, man, but I hope it's okay. I'm going around Orlando right now, man. Headed up. You know what I mean? Headed outside of the state real quick. I gotta go to South Carolina real quick, pick up a load, bring back the Florida. Yeah, man, so making a little money today, so, I've been watching the little prediction videos and I've been watching everything they've been saying, and you got a lot of people that's predicting them to go 6-6. You know what I mean? Excuse my truck, man, it's a little sensitive, man. 6-6. A lot of them predicting them to just get to a bowl game, and they're automatically giving them the Nebraska loss, which I have no idea. Nebraska hasn't beaten them in fucking the last 2 tries, and they got a freshman quarterback, but you're gonna give them the win. I don't understand that. So we gonna get to the shit from a real football player, a real motherfucker that done played football before. So we gonna get to that. Alright? So Colorado, man, was in a lot of games last year. If you break it down, they were in a lot of games last year, man. You know what I mean? I guess there was only 2 of them that they wasn't in, man. There was 2 of them that they wasn't really in, man. So I'm going to give them that credit. And with them not having a defensive line, with them not having an offensive line, and Shedeur not having time to throw the football, they should have been way more better. I blame a lot of it on Coach Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Because Coach Kelly, defensive coordinator last year was trash. Offensive coordinator last year was trash. You're going to go fast, discipline, woo, with a smile. Woo! That shit was bullshit. It works for you getting state. It works if you in the Power 5, I mean the Group of 5, but it don't work on a big level, man. It don't work. This year they got Pat Shermer, NFL coordinator. He gonna put an emphasis on running the ball, being balanced. They got some pretty good running backs on that side, man. I think they're probably more talented than they were last year. Everybody say Dylan Nevers, but Dylan Nevers, he only did shit in 1 game to me. Tell you the truth, I'm trying to get the shit right for y'all, man. Bear with me. I know y'all taking a ride with me, trying to make sure y'all, get a front row seat. You don't see too much, but, it is what it is. Yeah, so Dylan Nevers didn't do too much to not be replaced. You feel what I'm saying? Anything he can do, the receivers can do if the backs can't do it. So this year, yeah, they had Xavier Weaver, but Will Shepherd, he really taking the spot of Xavier Weaver for real. But then they add more people to the mix. You feel what I'm saying? Like now, they're dangerous, man. Levante Western, man, they fucking dangerous, bro. With Jimmy Horn, they dangerous. That receiver core dangerous. Now, you go to the offensive line. The offensive line, way improved. Way improved. They way bigger in stature than they were last year. On some real shit. And then you got, you got number 2 back there. You got Shador, the best quarterback in the college football. If any other powerhouse team had Shador on the bench, they would be national championship favorites. But because they went 4-8 last year, and all y'all see is the record, y'all don't see how close they were to having a very good record. Motherfuckers acting up, man. Anyway, let's get to the defensive side of the ball. Better corners than they had last year. The corners that they had last year was trash. You know what I'm saying? They were trash. They didn't play Kamani, which I would have let him have his growing pains. I would have let him, he got to get beat to learn. I would have just let him ride. Because he was better than a lot of them they put in there. But they're better in the secondary this year. They're better at linebacker this year. They're better at motherfucker on the defensive line this year. They got some bona fide monsters on the defensive line. I'm trying to keep the shit right for y'all, man. They got some bona fide monsters on that defensive line, man. This shit do not want to cooperate with me, man. It don't. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Anyway, let's do the video. I think that motherfucker is off. Hold on, y'all. Alright, let's do the fucking video, man. Let's get this out of the way. Anyway, yeah, they way better. So let's get to it, man, because this fucking shit is not gonna let me do a whole entire video the way I want to do it. So, and I can't stop right now. So, you know what I mean? We're gonna get to it. First game, North Dakota State. North Dakota State, first game. 42-17, man. 42-17. It's going to be early. It's going to be a little competitive early because that's a competitive team. But talent is going to show up, man. Physicality is going to show up, man. You got them boys that's recruited for FBS level, man, like big time football. FCS level, man, is not. They only gonna be in it for so long, man. You know what I'm saying? So I got it 42-17, man. Nebraska. That's 1-0. Nebraska, they go into Nebraska 1-0. Nebraska, I have no idea who they play in the first game because I don't really give a fuck about them. I'm an Oklahoma and Colorado fan, so, you know what I mean? I've been an Oklahoma fan my whole life, so I know the Big 12, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, they go into Lincoln, 1-0, and it's tight at first. It's tight. You know what I mean? Nebraska fans and all that, but let me tell you something, man. This motherfucking receiver core is explosive, man. I doubt that they can even fucking cover this offense, man. You know what I mean? I don't know which running back gonna come out on top, but whoever come out on top, if they play a lot of them, that's fine. But they're gonna be able to run the ball this year. It's gonna be a whole different stick. They blew Nebraska out, and they couldn't even run the fucking football last year. They couldn't even run the football last year, and they blew Nebraska out. So, I think they're going to pull away a little late. And I got that one being 35-10. Nebraska. Colorado. 35-10 Colorado, 2-0. They 2-0 now, man. All right, 2-0 going to CSU. CSU, man. I don't even think it's gonna be. I don't even think it's gonna be like it was last year. Because Colorado was struggling last year. Colorado was messing with. They were paper thin last year on the line. They were paper thin. This year, hell no. They got depth. They got that defensive line. BJ Green, man, is a top 15 pick, man, in the NFL draft. Just like North Dakota State game, they ain't gonna have time to throw it. Just like the Nebraska game, they ain't gonna have time to throw it like that this year. Not with Sapp back dog coaching them. They ain't gonna have time to throw that ball. Now, you know, defense coordinator is pretty good too. Livingston for the Bengals. He done seen it all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say they different this year. So CSU, man, they gonna beat the fucking brakes off CSU. They gonna beat the brakes off CSU. This is not last year, but I'll give CSU 20 points. So 48-20. Colorado, 3-0. They 3-0. Going into conference play. Baylor's a layup. This the time that they're gonna get their feet from under them. They're gonna get their feet under them, and they're gonna do some amazing fucking things, man. Right here, this game right here is the game that they're gonna flex a little bit. So I got Colorado winning. Let's say they put up a 40 burger on this one, man. 41-6. Flexing. They flexing on Baylor. All right, they 4-0 now, man. They 4-0. Going to USF. Coming here to Orlando. This is Orlando right here. This is where y'all coming at. You know what I'm saying? The home Jimmy Horn, all his family gonna be there. A lot of the Florida people, they family gonna be there. So you know they gotta flex. They gotta show off. DR coming at the man. Look, man, USF. Yeah, okay. I see some people giving them a loss here. Like, what fucking tree your ass crawled up? I don't know. You done fell off a tree, motherfucker. You fell somewhere off a tree. 5-0. They squeak out a tough one at USF. You know what I mean? 34-24. 34-24. 5-0. Colorado is 5-0. They need one more to go bowl eligible. You know what I mean? They knock off Kansas State at home. Kansas State gonna be tough. They knock off Kansas State at home, 34-38. They knock off Kansas State in a tough, tight game. I believe their trenches are way 10 times better than they were last year. So it ain't gonna be no cupcake for people running the ball. I doubt that. Yeah, I doubt that. What I say? 38-34? Sound about right. 6-0. Going to Arizona. Now this one tough, man. This one tough. You know what I mean? Bear down, this one tough. But they like to beat them last year without no motherfucking goddamn. And then, I'm gonna tell you, this shit gonna surprise a lot of people this year. They almost beat them last year, and they were sorry. 7-0. 7-0. If they get past them first three, watch out, man. Like I said in the other video, watch the fuck out. 7-0. I got him. I'm calling it. My team is Oklahoma. You feel what I'm saying? I've been in the Big 12 my whole guy. I used to hate Colorado. But I'm rooting for Deion. I don't know what the fuck these people got going on, but they ain't trying to get to their destination. I know that. Yeah, I'm rooting for Deion. So yeah, I'm a Deion fan. I'm a bandwagon buff. Yes, I am. But I also got eyes, and I also can see. And I also used to play football, not like these nosebleed ass motherfuckers talking about they going 6-6. So what I say? 7-0. Cincinnati is a layup. Practice, more practice. 52-10. More practice. They ain't gonna be able to throw the ball, run the ball, nothing. 52-10. Now you got Colorado 8-0, the buzz of the country. Everybody's going crazy. They can do it. They can go and they can fucking win. Texas Tech, hard, man. Lubbock, playing at Lubbock is hard. As we see Oregon last year, playing at Lubbock is hard. You know what I mean? But I don't think Texas Tech got what it takes to cover these receivers. I don't think they got what it takes to stop Shedeur. And if they squeak out a little running game and get some possession, I think they squeak this one out. Let's say 20-17. Now, people are really going crazy. You got Colorado at 9-0. People are fucking losing their goddamn mind. They hating on Deion. They can't believe this shit. You know, they're going crazy. Utah at home. They could have beat Utah last year. Okay, you got Cam Rising. Okay, Cam Rising. Utah physical usually, but last year they was physical, and they didn't blow them out. Come on now. They didn't blow them out. With Colorado being at home, 10-0. 10-0. This one, a little tight. Defensive struggle. 28-17. Defensive struggle. I got them 10-0. 10-0. 10-0. Yeah. To all you 6-6 motherfuckers, 10-0. Going in the Arrowhead. Now Kansas is gonna be a little problem. Kansas is gonna be a problem, man. I got them dropping the next two. It's gonna be cold. Kansas. They got a good running quarterback. It's gonna be tough, man. But I got them losing a heartbreaker against Kansas and Arrowhead. You know what I mean? I got them coming back down to earth after Kansas and Arrowhead, man. So that's what? 10-1? 10-1? Yeah, 6-6. 10-1? Yeah. Okay. They still on the fringe of the college football playoffs. A lot of people giving Colorado OSU. They'll show us something in the first couple weeks of the season. You know what I'm saying? They'll show us who the fuck they are in the first couple weeks of the season. They running back, exceptionally good. Quarterback, I don't know. I think that nigga been there for 15 years or something. I have no idea. The coach got a mullet. They coming in. Colorado. I think OSU steals this one, man. I think OSU steals this one. You know what I mean? I think they dropped their last two. OSU, they're pretty good in tight games. Rivalry type games. This one's gonna be a rivalry right here. Kansas State gonna be a rivalry too. Yeah. So I got them losing the next two. So they 10-2. 10-2, Big 12 title game. They win the Big 12 title. Yeah. Rematch OSU. They win the Big 12 title. So I got Colorado going 10-2 and winning the Big 12 title. Yeah. For all you 6-6 month, you know what you can eat. Straight up. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna shock the world. See, y'all set yourself up for failure, thinking that Colorado is the same Colorado as last year. They're not. They're stronger, they're faster. This is a completely different Colorado football team, man. They're gonna actually be able to run the ball this year. Yeah. So, 10-2, man. Colorado 10-2, Big 12 champions. That's if they even lose to Kansas at Arrowhead. That's an if. Because that motherfucking game is neutral. It's not in Kansas. Tell you the truth, man, let me go ahead and spin the block on that one right there. I don't know, man. They might squeak that one out. So I got them at 11-1. I got them at 11-1. One loss to OSU, because OSU, man, they gonna pound it. And they got, they loaded, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pound it. And they gonna lose in the season. But I still got Colorado going. What's that? 11-1, winning the Big 12 title. I don't know if a playoff berth gonna be there, but if a playoff berth, they can't keep Deion out, man. If it's another one-loss team, they can't keep Deion out of there, man, because it's must-see TV. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna go out on a limb to say they're gonna win it, because it could be 4 one-loss SEC. Two one-loss in the Big Ten, and it could be 2 one-loss in the fucking in the undefeated in the SEC. So I don't know, but all I'm saying is I got them being 11-1, but they only lost at the last game of the fucking season. The last game of the season. Let me know what you think in the comment. I ain't drunk. Yeah, I'm not drunk. See me driving me. Excuse my language. But that's just how I see it, man. Me being a football player, ex-football player. That's just how I see it, man. That's just how I see it. Y'all can't justify your 6-6. All y'all going off of is last year. Big 12 is not that fucking hard, bro. It's not. Y'all keep trying to act like it's hard. They're gonna lose at Nebraska. How the hell they gonna lose at Nebraska? Who's gonna guard this fucking team? Let me know, man. I'll let you. Colorado 11-1.